Former Trixter drummer Mark Gus Scott has confirmed he tried to trademark the band name behind other members' backs. This is Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, a while back there was rumors going around that Mark Gus Scott, the now former Trixter drummer, went behind the band's backs, tried to trademark the Trixter name and all. He sets the record straight with a new interview with Anthony Bryant of the Hair Metal Guru. He was asked, Mark Gus Scott, if it's true that he tried to trademark the Trixter names behind the other members' backs after Trixter founding member guitarist Steve Brown let it lapse a few years ago. Mark responded, saying, well, to be very honest with you, and normally he's deflected the question in the past, but now he said, goes on to say that he doesn't give a fuck anymore. And yeah, he did. And the biggest reason was because the other camp was very dictatorial. And they didn't realize that their throne was made of cardboard, so he basically pulled it underneath from them. I don't know if this sounds like something fucking childish because he was pissed off at them. This is not Mr. Morrison talking. I'll get back to more of Mark Scott's comments after that. Imagine Mark Scott trademarked the name Trixter. Oh, brother, what are we gonna do? Have a Trixter just featuring him? That would have been a fucking clown show, be honest with you. But Mark Scott continues, he didn't talk to anybody really about this publicly. It's funny. After he left the band in 2017, everyone was silent like for 3 years. And he came out with a 30-year anniversary version of Trixter, Give It To Me Good, as a cover single in 2020. And they started squawking out there. Yes, Mr. Morrison did hear it. It has a horn section there and everything. I didn't really dig it too much. That's my personal opinion. Then Mark has released a few solo singles prior to that, I believe, and they were basically elevator pop music. Just look up his name on YouTube. You'll be able to hear those songs for yourself. Just grab some coffee beforehand. And then he goes on this, he's laughing. He says it's like what sparked their asses because he certainly didn't start talking about the stuff. He didn't really talk about Trixter. He just went off and did his own thing, and then they started squawking. They tried to bash him or something like that, just like some fucking little asinine things. And he showed them that he doesn't want to talk about this, but he'll address at this point. Now he feels he has to. It's just so stupid. But it's not like they went to a bit of court battle about it or anything like that. They got caught in their ass. Didn't like it. It ruffled their feathers. He went off, did his own thing anyway. And a new Trixter record didn't start or anything like that. But it goes to show there's a way of acting professionally. To be honest, he goes on to say, to be honest with you, if it was 6 months earlier without them acting in such a manner, I would have said, hey, dude, I would tap on the shoulder and say, hey, you got this bass covered. Maybe you should cover that bass. But it was about 6 months later, he just took the fucking bass himself to illustrate a point. He goes on to say, honestly, Steve Brown started the band, which we already know. A lot of fans know that. That was even question with probably songwriting. Did this to more as a slam in the face that he deserved a slam. So that was it. But it's a shame that it even came to that. It really is. That's what he said. And the eventual outcome of this dispute was he quit the band again and got to the point where it was just like stupid that the ideologies in the band he said were less beneficial to the flag. So that's what Mark Gus Scott said. And then he goes on to address the 2023 comment that they would never reunite with him, and Mark was an adequate drummer at best, and they asked if it surprised him to see Steve Brown make the comments. He said, surprised me? No, nothing surprised me, but it's like he didn't care, and he got to tell you something, though. It got a lot of clicks. But he goes on to say, you know what, dude? He always goes to YouTube, go see the Trixter shows that have been posted online. Bootleg concerts are the best. You got to really see all of it, but the millions of people that saw me play, they know that he don't give a shit and knows what'll happen in the future. He doesn't know. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. We thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, the past couple of years, fans are asking is, they've seen Trixter is existing, and usually it's been called acoustic Trixter, with Steve Brown singing vocals, playing the guitar, obviously, and bassist PJ Frawley as well, backed by Ben hands on percussion without Mark Scott or Trixter lead vocals Peter Lauren. That does you know get mixed reviews, of course. You know, it is ridiculous, to be honest with you, that guys in their 50s are acting like it's freaking high school at this point. I'll leave it like that. But I think some of the Trixter shows now are electric, and it's what you see PJ singing some of the songs, but hey, that's their business. Fans want to pay money to see it, they will. If they don't, they'll listen to the CDs that they have, cassettes and vinyl on the band. So, friends, also, what do you think about Mark Gus Scott trying to trademark the Trixter name behind the other band members' backs? Was it a little douchey? Your thoughts? Shame, shame, shame.